Hi, Kristel here. Welcome to the why can't I say that? Bleh. And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hi, Kristel here. Thank you so much for joining me today at the Dally Diaries. It's a channel where we talk about makeup, beauty, and just whatever else I decide to talk about on the day. So if it's your first time here, we are stoked that you're here. And if you're one of my awesome returning friends, you guys are the best. Let's see. Today we are going to be playing with this Nuda Hot Diego Dalla Palma palette. Well, it's from Diego Dalla Palma, which is an Italian brand, and the colors in here are absolutely gorgeous. Lots of sparkly shades, very, very pretty. But also, we're gonna be testing out the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Serum Skin Tint. So, a bit of a story with this one in that I ordered it from Beautylish ages ago. This was ages ago. Like as soon as it came out, I ordered it. And Beautylish, I had only ordered from once before, but they had been so quick to get me the order. And I couldn't believe it because I know it's not in Australia. It just came so quickly. But with this one, it was taking weeks and I was like, what is happening? And I chased it up with them and they said that the courier had lost the package. So they're like, we're gonna send you another one. So they obviously, you know, sent me the other one. And then when I left Australia, because I went to Europe on a holiday, I got a message from my mum saying that both of the skin tints had arrived. So the one that had been lost rocked up as well. So now I have two and I'm just so grateful to Beautylish. They have excellent customer service. If I can order from them, I will because they are very impressive. So let's dive on in. What I have on my face already is the Bondi Sands Face SPF 50 Plus fragrance-free sunscreen fluid. And I have put on my LYS Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer, which I love. I love this primer. I think I prefer it to the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. They're kind of similar, but I think I like this one better. And I took it all over Europe and it did a fantastic job in the hot, sweaty weather. So let's get this yummy skin tint on my face. I ordered the shade 4, just taking a wild guess. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna apply it. Oh, do I want hands, brush, or sponge? So many options. Let's just see, let me blob it out. Oh God, my fingernails are so dirty. Sorry guys, just ignore. Just don't look at the back. Everything will be fine. I'm getting them redone soon. They've got way too long. My fingers grow, my fingers don't grow. My nails grow very quickly. Oh, okay, cool. So that's the shade that we're working with. Now I haven't used any Danessa Myricks foundation products before, but I've been on a total Danessa Myricks tangent over the last few months. I've been loving my stuff from her. I used her Gimme cheek and lip palette every single day of my vacation and since I've been back as well. Okay, so just it's spreading out really well with the fingers. The color I think is totally fine. So that was a good fluke. Now I know from watching videos about the Yummy Skin foundation, a lot of people said it was super, 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 super glowy. So I wasn't sure what to expect from this guy. This color is really good. It's got, for a skin tint, it's got a nice amount of coverage, which I like. Like it's definitely not a foundation coverage, but it's, you know how some skin tints are literally, you don't even know you have them on. This one isn't like that. It does give you, like it's evening out my skin nicely. So that is with the fingers. I might just see if I can build it up slightly more using a brush or a sponge. Let's go for a sponge for now. Let's see how we roll. Okay. It's looking really nice. It's got a nice dewiness to it, but it's certainly not over the top dewy, which I've heard, you know, maybe the foundation is. I think this will work fine for me because I have an oily T-zone, but pretty normal skin other than that. That looks so nice. I really like it. Okay. All right, I'm really enjoying that. Now, I still do obviously have a bit of like redness coming through here. You can definitely still see my skin, but I really like it. I'm more of a natural skin base girl anyway. That feels really nice. Doesn't feel thick at all, which it shouldn't because it's a skin tint. So it says it hydrates, smooth, and corrects. Well, so far, I feel like it does those things. All right, cool. I'm gonna go in now with my favorite concealer, which is another one that I used flat out across Europe. It is the MCO Beauty Instant Concealer, camouflaging and correcting, and the shade is Light. I love this concealer so much. It's so bloody good. Got my mum hooked on it as well. All right, so just gonna use that around here, a bit here. Yeah, I'd much rather kind of use a lighter base and just use concealer where I need to 9 times out of 10 rather than using a heavier foundation. I just prefer how my skin looks. And also how it wears during the day. Like because I'm not putting a large amount of foundation on, it's not wearing off in a weird patchy way. It just stays looking good all day, which is miraculous. Oh, just concealing my eyebrows while I'm there. Paint some new ones on, shall I? Okay. Wow, that shade works so well with this foundation. The light with the number 4 is an excellent combo. That's how we are looking. Just ignore all the makeup in my hairline. Sort that out later. It's my day off. I'm not going anywhere except to take my little Billy Bowie Growl out for a walk, but I am in a world of endo pain today. I got the wheat bag, got my fancy oils on. What's this combination? Clary Sage, Patchouli, Mandarin Geranium, and Lavender. For mental well-being, skin healing, and women's health. I love this mix, it's so nice. If you're in Australia, this is by Wildfire Botanicals in Port Elliot, and she does amazing herbal teas as well, so check it out, Wildfire Botanicals. Okay, so yeah, not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter if things go awry. So I'm really liking this. I think that looks really, really nice so far. Yeah, and it's honestly, I was a bit worried. I was like, oh God, is it gonna be super, super dewy and just slide off my face? But it's definitely not. It has a glow, but it's not oily. Cool. Let me do some eyebrows. I'm actually gonna do a brow gel video soon because I've been trying out a whole bunch of different ones and I wanna help you guys to decide what might be best for you, because I tell you what, there's a lot of them out there. I actually don't even know if I have anything left in my Benefit Gimme brow. I'll find out. I'll just get through one eyebrow and that'll be it. It's always my fear with brow pencils. You know, the ones that you can't see how much is left of them? That I'll do one eyebrow and then I won't have enough to do the other. I actually haven't used this brow gel for ages because I've been using the e.l.f. one. I took the e.l.f. one away with me, but bloody hell, I do love this. I do love the Benefit Gimme brows. They are such a good product, but they're so bloody expensive. And the e.l.f. one that I've been using is really good too. And it's a lot cheaper. Which in this economic climate is always a bonus. The other thing that really drives me crazy about the Benefit Gimme brow is that I don't even know what bloody color this is, because the labeling rubs off within like a week of purchasing it. And it's so annoying because you're like, I don't know which one I need to repurchase because I can't see it. It's so stupid. They need a better labeling system because that's a joke. I've run into so many problems with that. I've gone and like I bought the wrong color because I'm guessing and it's the wrong one. Anyway, browse on. Cool. All right, so we're going to play with this beauty from the pro-Italian makeup brand Diego Dalla Palma. Oh, Dalla Palma. I think I wrote Dalla Palma on the last one to fix that. Okay, this has so many pretty colors in it. I don't even know where to start. I actually think to start with, I want to take my Kiko Milano Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick in the shade 12, which is a cross between a red and a pink. And I'm going to use that as a base. Yeah, so I'm glad the color of the Danessa Myricks is right because I now have two of them. And it would have sucked if I'd got a color that didn't work for me. But yeah, it definitely does. It looks good. Okay, so I'm just blending that out with a little Reffer. Should I zoom you in a bit? I might zoom you in a little bit. There we go. Bit more up close and personal. So I had a really, really busy weekend. My second weekend back from Europe. It was so awesome. Like on Thursday, I caught up with a girlfriend of mine for lunch that I used to bartend with. And then on the Friday night, I had dinner with three of my beautiful girlfriends that I used to bartend at another place with. And then, I worked on Saturday, but then Saturday night, I caught up with a couple of girls that I've done theatre shows with. So that was awesome as well. And then Sunday, I caught up with a girlfriend that I used to work in radio with at my old radio station. So it was just a delight to catch up with all of these amazing girlfriends that I haven't seen for ages. And, you know, because I broke up with my partner of 5 years just before I went to Europe. And so, yeah, getting back was like a kind of reality really sets in. And so it's been a joy to really connect with my beautiful girlfriends. And I'm really lucky because they are incredibly impressive, kind, intelligent, funny women. And I feel very blessed to know them. Okay, I'm going to run that underneath as well. I really don't know where I'm going with this look today, which is so standard for this channel. If that's something you're into, you know, like just a bit of spontaneity, then definitely subscribe. This channel is about just having fun with makeup. I am a qualified makeup artist, but it's just about having fun. And makeup should make you feel good and confident, and maybe you want to express a different side of yourself or whatever it is. It shouldn't be too serious. All right, I'm really loving that base. Just by itself, it looks sick. But we are obviously going to use the palette, so. All right, I think I'm going to go a little smoky on the outside and use this brown up the top here. Look at that bad boy. It's rich, chocolatey, metallic goodness right there. Yeah, baby. Oh, I've got a Billy Bowie hair there. He's just snoozing on the couch at the moment. I'll tell you, the reception that Cavoodle gave me when I got home from Europe made me feel so loved. He makes me feel loved every day. It's the best. I have changed so much. I've become a dog-obsessed freak since I got Billy. It's funny because I always had dogs in my house growing up because my parents always had dogs, but I never picked them except for my last dog, which was a rescue dog, and she was stunning as well. But this is the first time I've ever had a puppy, and
I have gone dog crazy. I've always been more of a cat person until now. Now I'm like, every time I see a dog, I'm like, oh, a dog. And trust me, there's a lot of dogs in this neighborhood, so I'm acting like a crazy person on the daily. Wow, that brown looks so smoky and cool. Oh, love that. I love that. But dogs are just the best, the love they give you. Oh, you know, and if I need an ego boost, I can just go out the front for 2 seconds and come back in and he's like, I've missed you. It's the best. That looks so good. But of course we're not going to stop there. Oh, I just forgot I didn't powder my T-zone, and I definitely do want to powder my T-zone because I do get oily there and I'm definitely shiny. So I'm just going to take the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder in light. Okay, and just powder that down. And powder my chin too. Should have powdered around my eyes, but didn't, so there you go. Too late now, buddy. Put a little here. Okay. Next, I think I want to take, I mean, we have to use probably this red, sure? Yeah, have to, maybe, sort of. Okay. Yes, the answer is yes, we're gonna use that. Layer it over that. Yeah, over that pencil, it looks really good. Oh, yeah. Got these two really pretty light shimmers in here. Might pop a tiny bit here. These layer really well over the top of each other too. The color, the pigment is still really strong. So that's cool. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the really light one in the corner here. Using a lot of finger action today, aren't I? Yeah, it definitely depends on what I'm doing and what I'm working with as to whether I use fingers or brushes. Okay, so that is how we are so far. I'm gonna take this little Reffer pencil brush in 03 and just blend that out in there. And I might take this Sigma Precision blender, and I haven't used this shade. Oh, have I used this one? I'm gonna take that up here. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna go back into that darker brown with the same brush. Just make sure that's not getting lost there. Oh, that looks so good. If I do say so myself. Okay. All right, on the bottom, I might use this matte in here, which is, yeah, there's only 2 mattes in this palette, so I might get that on my brush. I'm gonna use the same bullet brush from Reffer. Just tapping it off a tad. Running that over here. I'm not getting much fallout at all either, which is surprising because I didn't even tap that off then. Wow, that is really impressive. The pigment's beautiful too. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade. Run that through that inner portion of the lower lash line. Just to lighten things up a bit. Oh, I bet these would look incredible wet as well. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just gonna go over the inner corner. A bit more of this guy. Yeah, It's a beautiful inner corner highlight. The Cool palette of this also has a beautiful inner corner highlight. If you missed my last video, I was playing with the Cool version of this palette and it has some beautiful colors in there too. All right, so I'm going to get some eyeliner on, and I think I want to use today, I always lose this pencil because it's so tiny now because I love it so deeply. My Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a mix of that and my NYX liquid liner. I'll just put that on and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so liquid liner's on. It did get slightly out of hand, as it so often does. Now, taking my Walk of No Shame, and I am tight lining that upper lid with that guy. And yeah, I'm gonna use it in the inner corner here and layer it over the top there. I'm also going to put a little bit under here because it's the greatest eyeliner of all time. And I just want to smudge that a little with the same Refa pencil brush. This brush has been getting a workout today, hasn't it? And finally, for the assortment of eyeliners today, if you haven't been here before, just know I go crazy for eyeliner, all different kinds of eyeliners. I'm just taking a Colourpop eyeliner in, it's kind of a peach shade, and running that in my inner rim. Sweet. The shade is actually called Bay Breeze. And I'll just put some mascara on and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my mascara on, and this is how it looks. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, I really like it. Anyway, that is what we have. Let me just zoom you out. So I used my Tarte Lash Primer with the Hourglass Instant Extensions Unlocked Mascara, and I actually bought the other day because I was like, oh, I often don't get through this because there's so much product in here before it starts drying up. But, sorry, is this distracting, all this noise? Yeah, so I decided I was gonna try the sample size instead, get that and just see how I went with it. But can I just say, I don't know if this is just me. If anyone else has noticed this, I'd love to hear from you. But I feel like this quality is crap compared to this, which is bizarre. Maybe I just got a bad one, but it feels like it's already kind of dry and crusty as opposed to this that's always amazing. So I don't know if it's just all in my head or maybe I just got a bad one, but from now on, I'm just gonna stick with buying the big one because this is my holy grail mascara. It is the only mascara I have ever found that doesn't wind up all over my face, and it still gives me the length that I like and enough volume. You know what my dream would be if they made this in brown as well. If anyone works for Hourglass, can you put in a little note for me? So anyway, that's done. You know what I am gonna do, because I'm just excessive and in the mood to play. I'm gonna take this thing I got off Temu. I did a video about all the stuff I bought on Temu. This is the Pudea Precise Metallic Eyeliner. It's in a goldy color, number 3. And I wanna run that up here. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, that's really pretty, actually. Temu has a lot of crap on there, but I really like these eyeliners. I bought a pink one as well, which is gorgeous. Yes, that has just taken this look next level, and I am here for it. Okay, I promised we are finished putting eyeliners on my eyes now. What was I talking about? Okay, so right now, let's do some cheeks. I'm gonna take my Danessa Myricks. I can never remember the name of it, and like the writing's tiny. It's the Light 2 Danessa Myricks Beauty, is it the Contour Balm? I don't know. And speaking of Temu, this is the other thing I bought from Temu that I actually have been using a lot. It's
a double-ended brush with kind of a contoured end here and more of a dome here. And I've really used it heaps for foundation and also for contouring. So that was a good one. But I did buy like 3 other brushes from Temu that were terrible. So I feel like it's like a lucky dip when you buy anything from Temu. You just never know. You could get something and it could be amazing, and then probably 98% of it will be crap. So it's a buy at own risk kind of situation. Oh, I really like this contour balm. I've only done 1 order from Temu, and it was a big one, and that's what I got all this stuff in. But I certainly probably am not someone who would be a regular purchaser, because I tend to prefer quality over quantity. And that doesn't mean it has to be like expensive. It just, you know, it just has to be well made. Okay. I really like this contour balm. I think it's really nice. And it always looks very natural. Looks great over the skin tint. It's a Danessa Myricks kind of day. Isn't every day. I love her. Fab. Okay, contour on. Cheeks. Actually, I might do some highlighter first. All right, I'm gonna take my Iconic London Rollaway Glow in Peach Paradise, which honestly I don't think is peachy at all. Yeah, I really don't think this is peachy. It's more of a champagne, but anyway. Maybe it depends. If you're really fair, it might look peachy. I suppose it's got tiny peachy tint to it. I just like to squish it in with my sponge. I do like these Rollaway glows though. I think they do look very pretty on the skin. And then blush, I think we're gonna go. We're gonna not use the Danessa Myricks cheek palette just for one day of my life, because I need to show some love to all my other blushy products. They're very jealous right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my Colourpop Super Shock Blush Pearlized Finish Drop of a Hat. I did bring Brute Flute with me as well, but yeah, no, I think that's what we're gonna go with. You need kind of a toothy brush to pick these products up. So this is just the e.l.f. Putty Blush brush. Oh, can't believe I said that. I always struggle saying that. Yes, I really like this blush. I always do that. I can't talk about blush and brushes at the same time. Honestly, my brain is cooked. Okay. Oh, it's gorgeous. I've been enjoying putting my highlighter under my blush lately because it looks so glowy and beautiful, but it's kind of like seamless. Everything's seamless. It's not like a highlight just sitting on top. And I love that melded look. That is such a gorgeous blush, guys. If I can recommend a Colourpop product to you, well, there's many I would recommend, but this blush is stunning. Drop of a hat. Love it. Okay, just gonna whack my moles back in and then we'll put some lips on. So I bought a few thousand options with me because I wasn't sure where this look was going or what I would want to finish it off with. Do I want a pop of red? I mean, that would look pretty cool. That would actually look pretty cool. Or do I want more of a brown? I mean, that would definitely work. Or more of a deep rusty shade. Let me put that red on my hand for you too. This is one of the German ones I bought, the Clean lipstick brand. All right, I think I'm gonna go with the rusty color. This is Bare Minerals. Oh my God, how is anyone supposed to read that without a magnifying glass? It's one of the Bare Minerals Hydra. It's a hydrating lipstick from Bare Minerals, okay? I'll try and put it in the description box. The shade is Awareness. I'm sure if you just Google Bare Minerals and Awareness, you will you'll find this lipstick. Okay. Oh my God. I just got new glasses, which I use to read. And you can see why. I love it. I love that color. I think it's so pretty. All right. That's it. That's the finished face. Let's zoom you out a tad. All right, we out. So that is the finished look using the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint, which I think looks lovely. I will definitely touch up a little bit throughout the nose area, probably throughout the day. But apart from that, I think it's going to stay on pretty well. I'm quite impressed. And yeah, I like the shade. The shade is good. I think the finish is lovely. I'm really happy with that. So I'm liking that. And also I loved using this palette from Dalla Palma, the Nuda Hot. I mean, just look at those stunning colors in there. They are absolutely gorgeous. The sparkles are beautiful. They performed 10 out of 10, absolutely no complaints. I think the only shade I didn't use was the little matte light peachy one here. Let me just chuck some of that on. I can remedy that right now. So I'm just using a little Refa blender, and I'll just take that up the top here and soften out the edges. Ah, works a treat. Oh, this stuff's so good. Love it. See, I aim to please. That is a beautiful palette. I don't think you'd have any regrets if you can get your hands on that. And if you want to see what I did with the Core palette, I'll try and remember to link that as well in the description box. That is it for today, guys. If you're, I know, on the other side of the world right now, you're in autumn or fall and heading into winter. So I think this could be a beautiful palette for the next seasons for you. And in Australia, stuff it. We just wear what we want anyway. So that is me done for the day. Thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe before you leave. I would love to see your gorgeous face back here again, and a thumbs up is so appreciated. And as always, I welcome your comments. Thank you, you beautiful people. Okay, take care. Have a great day. See you. Bye.